How's it going today, guys? It's another figure review, another Bandai Kaiju figure. This is Kaiju Addict, your host, and we are going to be looking at the Jet Jaguar 2.0 from Bandai, just released this past month. I just got him in from Showcase Kaiju, so shout out to them. This figure's awesome, honestly. They've actually changed the mold that they used, which we will look at. But let's bring it in first. Look at how nice he looks. Yeah, he is a splendid looking figure. I am super excited. This must be the year of Jet Jaguar. There's been so many releases for Jet Jaguar this year. It's just awesome. There is a few little paint mishaps on mine throughout the figure. Actually, they're just kind of all over, but that's kind of what you get for a $10 vinyl toy. You know, it's just how it happens. It's fine. I'm not too bothered by it. The eventuality of a Showa Jet Jaguar Monster Arts figure is probably closer than we think. So just to go over the articulation quick. Arms 360 as always, and then the waist. All right, so yes, the paint on him is nice, though there is a bunch of factory oopsies. I'm not gonna discredit it too much. They're there. The other thing he has problems with, which I'm surprised he hasn't shown yet, is the legs. Actually, I think they come out of, like, they're just naturally like this, where the legs super wobbly. He's actually standing a little bit better, but he should be leaned forward just slightly more like that. But you can see his legs press in. I'm still currently trying to fix it, so I'm getting there. It just takes a little bit of time. So the old movie monster series Jet Jaguar, it's right here. Can you see the differences? Because there's a lot. That was the first thing I did once I took him out of the box, is I took this one, I put it next to him, and there is a ton of differences. So you can tell that the old one's super chunky. He is a little bit chunkier everywhere. Everything about him, besides probably the arms, are chunky. The head is bigger, like just it's more round. The body is larger. The legs are chunkier. And he's actually shorter than him. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera. This Jet Jaguar is actually slightly taller than this one. So what they did is they pretty much extended this mold higher, which then changed the proportions a little bit. But honestly, I think I like this one a bit more. He does look a little bit more proportionate to the actual suit, in my opinion. They still both look good, don't get me wrong. It's just, I think I prefer this one just a little bit better. It kind of does help that he's in an action pose and he's just not in a standing pose like this. So yeah, there's the two Jet Jaguars together. Let's look at some size comparisons quick, just to get this review going. Since it's a pretty simple figure, we don't need a 20-minute video on it. So here's a Showa Godzilla. This is the 75. They fit in well, pretty well. They look good. I think Jet might be slightly too tall, but this Godzilla is also a little bit larger, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is right. Maybe Jet could be a little smaller. So that's where the other one kind of fits better in scale, but they still look good. They still look good. I don't mind that Jet's taller. So then we have the YMS-F Megalon, because we still don't have the Bandai one yet. That will be towards the end of the month, beginning of August. So you can tell I need to sit down and clean this guy. He's pretty dirty, actually. So not even close. Megalon's supposed to be like eye level with him, but then his horn is supposed to be above. This one is in a battle pose, but even still, it's not completely right. That's probably the only downside to this figure, is he's not quite in scale with any of the figures. So, but they still look good together. I mean, for a lot of people, this is our Megalon, you know, until now. We're finally getting a Bandai Megalon. So, there you go. And our final size comparison for at least in movie, the Bandai USA Gigant. I normally attribute this one to the 73 because he has the color scheme of the 73. A little short. A little short indeed. So, yes. He's a little short and stout, but that's okay because we still love him. I personally do love this figure. This was my first Gigant, so I have got a lot of love for this guy right here. He's still nice. All right. That's it for in universe. We'll just do one more just because, you know, in case you don't have a lot of those Bandai vinyls or the YMSFs, since a lot of those are more rare than they used to be, even though some of them were always expensive. I'll take a figure that probably everyone has, the Kong from Monster Arts. This is what they look like. Kong's pretty small, so yeah, there you go. Jaguar's a pretty tall guy. All right, I think that's about it, honestly, guys. Pretty easy figure. There's not a lot going for him, but yet he still looks nice. Proportion-wise, it's just he has a lot of like factory paint issues and then his standing issue. But if you're able to get past that and you're able to accept that he's in a pretty cool battle pose, this is the figure for you. I mean, it might be a figure anyways for you, since there's not a lot of Showa Jet Jaguar Bandai figures. I mean, we only have the three. We have this one, the old 2006 Purple Tag series, and then we have the Bandai Premium. So definitely pick this up if you can. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. He's nice, excellent, but there's not a lot here just because it's a pretty simple figure. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. This is your host, Kaijume Addict. Happy Friday for G-Fest weekend. Tomorrow we'll be reviewing Baragon, and then we'll finish off on Sunday. See you guys later. Peace.